Have you ever misunderstood somebody in a conversation, or have you ever asked them for more information in order to fully understand? In this video we are going to check on some tips and techniques to do so very well. Hello, my name's Saber, and in this video we are going to improve our communication skills and speak English very well, better than before. Before we get started, I want you to subscribe to the channel to get notifications for following videos. So there's a link over there. That link is for people who want to improve their IELTS speaking. So subscribe and follow the videos over there to kill your next interview. Now, before we go for the tips and techniques, I want you to listen to these two conversations very carefully.
So the first thing you need to do is reset the broadband connection.
Do you mean turn off the computer?
No, what I mean is you have to reset a button on your modem.
I'm not quite with you.
If you look at the modem, you'll see three lights. One of them is called Reset. Just next to that light, there's a button. You need to press it and hold it down for a few seconds, then the light will go off. Are you following me?
Oh, yes. I've got it. Thanks.
Now, if you still can't connect, you can try unplugging the cable from the modem. Does that make sense?
Let me just check that I've got it right. If it doesn't work, I need to unplug the cable.
That's right.
2.
I'm outside the station, but I don't know where to go next. You said I should take the first right, but there isn't a first right.
OK, I think you've come out the wrong exit. You need to go back, walk past the ticket office and go out the other exit, right?
OK. Right, I've done that, and I'm turning right.
Good. Now, this bit's a little tricky, but it's a shortcut and much quicker. Go into the block of flats on the left and walk through the garden in front of you. On the other side of the garden, there's a narrow corridor leading off to the right. You need to walk down the corridor. Did you get that?
Sorry, you've lost me.
OK, here's what you do. Go into the block of flats.
Yes, I've got that bit. Just go over what I do next.
Walk through the garden, then go down the narrow corridor on the other side.
Right. Got it.
And at the end of the corridor, you'll come to Hanover Street. We're number 20 on the left.
OK. See you in a minute then.
Well done. Now that you've listened, I've got some beautiful phrases for you that I've chosen from the two conversations. And did you also pay close attention to how they talk when it comes to formal communication and how they talk when it comes to friendly information? So they are quite different. So the first one is, do you mean? Do you mean means are you saying? For example, do you mean I should turn off the modem? This means, are you saying that I should turn off the modem? Next is, I'm not quite with you. This means I don't understand you. Go off means turn off. For example, the Wi-Fi went off. Next is, are you following me? Means, do you understand me? Next one, I've got it. I've got it, or sometimes they say got it, which means I understood. Next is unplugging the cable. If you unplug the cable, you just disconnect electricity between the electricity and the device. Next one is, does that make sense? Means, do you understand it? Is it clear? Next, let me just check that I've got it right. This means, let me see if what you've told me is true. And then you repeat the sentence in order to clarify, to make it clear. Next is right. So right is used between two people who are friends. For example, you say, you just turned right and then you take the left, right? Right here means, do you understand it? Next is tricky. This word was kind of, tricky. Tricky means challenging to understand, just like a puzzle. right? Next one is, did you get that? Did you get that? This means, did you understand it? Sorry, you've lost me. Sorry, you've lost me means you confused me. You confused me. I'm now foggy. Next is, here's what you do. This means, okay, do this. Here's what you do. I've got that bit. Bit here means part. I've got that bit means I've got that part. Continue. Go for next thing I should know. And the last one, which I already told you, is got it. Got it means I understood it. By the way, you can also say catch. For example, did you catch it? Which means, did you understand it? And then say, yes, I caught you. I caught you. Caught is past form of catch, which means I understood you. Alright, now that I'm done with the phrases, I'm going to go for the tips that I promised to tell you. The very first tip is repeat any complicated explanations to make sure the listener has understood. So somebody says something and you try to repeat that part so that you have understood it right. And then people say, okay, yes, that's it. That's what I meant, right? The second tip is ask for clarification, to make sure you've understood everything. Clarification means to make something clear. The verb is clarify. So for example, say, do you mean, whenever you use do you mean, this means you are asking for clarification. For example, you say, do you mean I should turn off the TV? Right? Or are you saying that I should turn off the TV? So this way you ask for clarification. And the last one is confirm that everything has been understood. Confirm it, like got it, catch you, or for example, I understood you, I realized, I see, I know what you mean. These types of expressions can help you with confirming. This means saying yes to the person that you've understood completely. So the last point I have to tell you here is that it all depends on what kind of communication you are having. Is it formal or informal? So informal ones, which the first conversation was, you have to use some types of expressions that are more polite, right? But in the other one, which was friendly, and it was informal, they actually came up with very simple ones, like, right? Did you get that? So because they are more friendly, and this is very important to keep in mind, alright? If you want to just check on them again, take a look at the conversation and listen again to double sure. Alright, now based on what I just told you and I explained, especially those phrases, I want you to complete this exercise. Pause the video and do it right now, and I'm going to tell you the answers. Well done. Congratulations. We are going to now check on the answers. Number 1 is, are you following me? Number 2, got it. Thanks. Number 3, sorry, you've lost me. Number 4, does that make sense? Number 5, I didn't catch what you just said. Number 6, sorry, I have no idea what you mean. Number 7, what did you say? Number 8, I'm not quite with you. Number 9, are you okay so far? So far means until now. So far. Number 10, okay, here's what you do. Right, for next time you start a conversation with somebody and you just try to understand them fully, completely, you can use these types of expressions in order to ask them for more explanation, more clarification, and stuff like that. Do not rush and try to enjoy your conversations with other people. Thanks for following me. I want you to subscribe again so that you will get notifications later, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later.